What's up, guys? Godz back with another video. In this video, we're going to do a kind of recap of 2017 and, look at kind of where we're going in 2018, some things that are going to be going on in my life, and how things are going to change for the channel just a little bit. First, I want to talk about some of the milestones we've had that I'm super excited about that have been kind of cool this year. And the first one, I want to kind of look at, where we've come over the year, where we started this past January, and where we're going to be going. Now, I've kind of got a spreadsheet here that I use to kind of track, how we do on subs and views and watch time this past year. So I don't want you guys to think that I'm like a numbers guy. I don't really care too much about the numbers, but it is good to look at it and kind of see the trends. I guess as the year go on, you kind of understand after you get into this for a little while that your beginning of the year, January, through about May to June, depending on what's going on, especially with Destiny, is kind of your dull months. Not a lot of people watch because there's usually not any new content out. And then, around September, August, and then mainly in November and December, that's kind of your main months for content in Q4 and late Q3. So I like to look at it. I like to see how it works. So let's just look at what we were at last year. Now I have to go back to December 30th because I don't just do January 1st. I do January 10th. Then I go to the 20th and 30th, and that's how I track. So the 30th of 2016, we were 815 subs and 142,000 views. Now that at the time was amazing to me. I was surprised we even got that far with the channel. Just someone like me here in Alabama doing some YouTube videos about one game. It's amazing to see where you can go. And I'm thankful to you guys for helping me get that far in the first place. But transitioning from 16 to 17, if we come back to the top up here, basically we saw a small little jump in between, the first 10 days going to 824 and 145,000, but nothing crazy. But as we go down, I started tracking my watch time, and the reason I started tracking watch time is just because watch time is one of the most important metrics of YouTube. For any of you out there that want to start, if you don't have watch time on your videos, YouTube's not going to really promote you much on their platform. The views are great and everything else, and your thumbnails and your tags, they're great and they have their place, but watch time is one of the most important things that they look at. So, around about June, in between June 10th and 20th, we saw our channel finally hit 1,000 subs. And the reason it's kind of a huge jump, Diet Cola and Pyro, they both shouted me out on their channels, and so they gave me a good huge bump in subs. So I'm appreciative to them. If you're not subscribed to them, I definitely would. I'll have both of them linked down in the description below, so go check them out. They both do Destiny content as well, and they're both really good at it. Diet, he streams a lot if you like to watch streams or play with some people on YouTube, I guess. So we saw a huge jump there, and we're already almost at 200,000 subs, or 200,000 views, so I thought that was really cool. Kind of the next thing, which is big to me, but not big to a lot of people, especially that have a bigger channel than I do, was the 1 million minutes watch mark. I thought that was really cool, kind of right there. On September, getting, right when Destiny 2 came out. I was really happy about that. It was a very cool moment to have that 1 million minutes. And I know to a lot of people, they get 1 million minutes a day. And so it's nothing to them, but to me right now, it does mean a lot. And so I'm thankful for that. And then just in no time, we got here down to about November 30th, and we already had, went 1,000 subs more than we had the year before pretty much, and almost 200,000 views more. So it had already been a successful year so far. We had kind of seen, with the adpocalypse and everything, things were starting to normalize a good bit here in October, November, and December. And then in December, we actually had a huge video for the Dawning that came out that is still actually doing really well. I think right now it is at, I think we're like 48,000 views or something. Biggest video I've had over the year so far. Super happy about it. Let's see, yeah, we're at 48,765, so that's really cool. I'm hoping we can hit that 50 pretty soon. That would be my biggest video ever on the channel, which would be really cool. It'd be a fun kind of milestone to beat for the year, I guess you could say, or a goal to have. But actually, we ended the year on the 31st with 2,000 subs and 378,000 views. So we went up over 200,000 views this past year, which is fantastic, as well as about 1,200 subs. So I'm very thankful to you guys, all the support you've given me. It really does mean a lot. And I'm hoping this next year we'll we'll see the channel do some great things as well. But even throughout the year, in this very last part when Destiny 2 came out, we actually, I've only had 4 videos really that go above 30K as far as views go. The first one was back in like 2016, I think, when King's Fall came out. That one hit pretty high at 32,000 or something. And then just in this time alone, I think back in September, we had one video get 32 and then 34 here, and then that one at almost 50. So it's been a great year, great end of the year, and I'm so happy about it. And I thank you guys so much again. And as we look on to the new year over here, at 2018, I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know where it's going to go. I'm excited on the 10th to start putting stuff down here and see where we get here at the end of the year. I have no clue, but I'm sure whatever happens is going to be awesome and wonderful, and I'm going to enjoy it anyway. But that's kind of the first half, looking back at the year. Now I want to look at a little bit, 2018, where we're going. Or I guess I'm going to explain to you more or less than show you. I don't really have nothing to put up on the screen. But as some of you know, most of you probably don't, I have my bachelor's degree in nutrition, and so even though I have a bachelor's, I can't actually practice as a registered dietitian until I become registered and licensed in my state. And so to do that, you have to complete various different things. One of them happens to be a 1,200-hour what's called a dietetic internship. And so that 1,200 hours will be done this year with my master's program that I'm getting. So between now and December 15th, I will complete that. And then on December 15th, I will graduate with my master's in nutrition. I will be able to actually sit for my licensure exam. So I'm super nervous about this year. It's going to be a hectic year because I'll also be working while I'm also doing the internship. The internship is not paid, so the bills still have to be paid, so I'll have to work as well with it. So it's really going to cut into my time to make videos, and I hope you guys are understanding of that. So I've already prepared myself. If I don't see really any growth of the channel this year at all, it's fine. A lot of things are going to be going on this year, so 2019 will most likely be a comeback year for me. But also this year I'm getting married. And so the reason I haven't had a lot of time to put out videos past couple of weeks, we've been doing stuff with that. I've been getting ready for school, and so in June I'll be getting married, and that'll start that, which will also be amazing. So that'll actually kind of make my year a little bit happier there at the end when I'm screaming and pulling my hair out because of school. So that'll be good. I'm excited about that. And so we'll probably finish the end of the year next year when I do this video again, or at the end of the year, or 2019, whatever. We might not see a lot of numbers go up on this Excel spreadsheet that I showed you a minute ago, but as far as things that I've done in my life and accomplishments I have, they're going to be pretty amazing. So I'm excited, and I hope you guys will come along for the ride. Hoping maybe we might do some vlogging. I don't know how many people out there like wedding vlogging and all this other stuff, and we're going to Hawaii, so we might do some stuff there as well, so that would be pretty cool. So I might just dip my toes in the water and see what happens. We're also going to try some other games, like I said, and just see where the channel goes. I don't want you guys to feel like I'm not going to do Destiny content, but I also want to warn you that if you look at Destiny right now in the state that it's in, actually the video I'm about to make in a minute that'll come out in a day or so is not a positive video about the game at all. It's just something I've noticed that I want to kind of bring some attention to, I guess. So Destiny's kind of looking kind of bad for the year, just because of how quickly the content just goes stale. Some of the things they've done in the game just don't work, and I'm really just tired of the "we're listening" thing. And if you look at YouTube right now, there's a lot of videos on that right now, and I kind of agree with it. I like Destiny 2. I love the game. I beat it 6 times. And I enjoyed it. I enjoyed beating it all the times. I like playing the story. I like grinding. But eventually, it goes stale. And Destiny 1 had a few moments like that, but this game is doing it much faster. So unless there's some huge changes for the next expansion that comes out, or the next DLC and the next expansion next September, I don't see it working. And also, there's not a lot of competition for Destiny 2. I remember some of the best times for me when I was playing and making videos for Destiny, the original Destiny, was when Division came out. That was a fun time. I was doing both of those games, and just only having one kind of game like Destiny to cover right now is it's getting old. I really wish there was another game. I was super excited for Anthem to come out next year, but of course with EA and all the mess they've got in, they've pushed it now, and it might not even get made at all. So we'll just have to see how it goes. But that's enough of me ranting. We'll look at some of that as the year goes on. I'm so thankful for you guys for watching my channel and making my life as great as it is. I really am appreciative. Hoping you guys will stick around for the next year and as well as the years on from that. And maybe one day this might be my job, and I can do this full time and see you guys every day. But until then, we'll just have to wait and see. If you're new to the channel and this is your first video, welcome. I hope you hit that subscribe button and stick around for the next couple of videos and just see if you like it or not. If you are here around and you do like the video, leave a like and let me know a comment. What was the first time you ever saw my channel, or what was your favorite video that I've ever made? And I'll see you guys in the next video.